So welcome back to my channel. This is week 2 of the freebie from NONSTOPPAPERCRAFTS, and these happens to be bookmarks. So there will be this to take out and put some transparency in it, and these things to basically cut around and to make, I think it's for hidden paper clips. So we'll start with that. I usually take this knife to cut around my transparencies. Now if you have a cricut, you can use it for this type of things. It will be perfect. But sometimes really just taking the time actually to do this, it's not gonna take more out of your day than if you actually took the time everything's about time to put everything in your cricut and have it cut, and everything will be smaller too if you do that. I just don't feel like playing with the cricut today. And I think the secret to make this happen is to have good lighting and a knife you can actually, this is not how usually you would be working with this kind of stupid things. This, oh my god, yeah. I'm gonna show you this. If you ever go on Temu and think this will be the solution to your crafting problems. So it's a blade that is exactly the same thing as you would find in the cricut, okay? But it doesn't go on all directions. So if you can do this, but you have to stay in the, actually this one's actually working nice, but you have to really be on an angle, and then oops, I don't know what happened, something broke, but you see, then cut through this thing. So if I try again, what happened? And this is plastic, so you have to put some pressure on, you see, then go through the first time. So yeah, that's what I think, something broke the plastic. No, it's not going to do that. You can't go straight, you have to go at an angle. And it's not cutting through the first time around. And to actually go through, you have to make put so much pressure on that it actually, pretty sure it broke something out of this. Because now the blade is really, so you'd have to make 2 passes, which this goes through the first time around. So here we go. Now bookmarks, they have to be very thin, so they have to stay thin. Otherwise there's no great use as bookmarks if they take too much place in the book. I don't want that. Okay, so I left a little space here just so I will be able to fold properly. So So now I need something. So I did end up sewing my bookmark. What I did is I cut in the middle of the bookmark. It was still attached, and I put I used some of the reflective clip art, cut them, glue them together so they look like this on both sides, and put a sewing stitch around. So this is what it will give me in my book. Where's my book? Here. So a small bookmark that will go in the second signature, because this is the second week. So where would I put it? So first page, I've got this. I will put it here. I will keep this, probably put some beads on it once I find where I've put my stash of already made beads. Again, I close this front, back, and attach here. There you go. And of course, if you're sewing something, use those little clips. Just because it's paper, you still need to keep it together just like it if it was fabric. Okay, so we'll continue with the rest of the video. So I'm gonna put this under my mat. Close this. And I'm going to use these two. So when you want to make a hidden paper clip, you have to put the paper clip first on this. This will go inside. Then this will be able to step in. So this can go like this too. That way you have the dangle on the side. So August, most this. Okay, so now I have the limit for the paper here and here. So the other way. I'll make sure everything realigns together. And that we don't glue each other. Which is why having papers like this that don't seem to get glue. So this is one way to do it. And like this. All I'm gonna need is to find some little jewelry. But these I find so, what could I say, baby-like. doesn't look classy or something, so I don't really like them. Maybe this one. Yeah. So always try to this thing here, always try to make it as flush as you can with this kind of motion with your tool. Otherwise otherwise it will go out. Go. So I've made this. Will my book actually close now? Not even a room for it. Yeah, it seems to close. Yay! Okay. So this was week 2 of the freebies. So I will leave you to this, and if you like my content, don't forget to subscribe, leave a comment and a like, and I will see you in the next video. Of course, don't forget the librarian kit is 25% off on Non-Stop Papercraft Etsy shop for the month of May. After that, it will be regular price. Bye!